Hello, great morning everyone. I'm teacher Ami. So for this week, we will discuss about linear equations and inequalities in one variable. So our learning competencies are the following: solves problems involving algebraic expressions, 2. Differentiates algebraic expressions, equations, and inequalities. So an equation may either be true or false. So example, 8 plus 2 is equal to 10 is a true equation since 8 plus 2 is really 10. And 2x plus 5 equals 15 is another example of an equation that can be either be true or false depending on the value of x. There is only one value of x that will make the equation is true. And this is an example how to solve a linear equation solving the value of x of 2x plus 5. We add both sides by 5 or negative 5 or subtract by 5. So we will use addition property of equality or subtraction property. 2x plus 5 minus 5 is equal to negative 15 minus 5. Simplify, we have 2x equals 10. So, to solve for x, we need to divide both sides by the numerical coefficient of the variable of x or multiply both sides by the reciprocal of the numerical coefficient of the variable of x. So, I'll use division. So, we divide both sides by 2. So, we have 2x divided by 2 or over 2 equals 10 over 2 or 10 divided by 2. So simplify, we have x equals to 5. For checking, if the equation is true, it means our solution and computation or the value of x is correct. So x is equal to 5. So 2x plus 5 equals 15. Substitute the value of x as 5. So will become 2 times 5 plus 5 equals to 15. And 2 times 5 equals to 10. And 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. So it means the equation is true if the value of x is equal to. Now, in a linear inequalities, we have many symbols to be used. It means in these linear inequalities, the unequal of two quantities, one is bigger than the other, or the other is is smaller than the other. So we use some greater than symbol, less than symbol, less than or equal to, or it is also known as at most, and we will use not more than. And another symbol is greater than or equal to, at least or not less than. So these are some symbols that we will use and apply in linear inequalities. An inequality is a mathematical sentence that shows two unequal quantities. So one might be greater or lesser than the other. And 5 is greater than 1 is a true inequality because 5 is bigger or larger than 1. And 2x plus 1 less than 10 may be true or false depending on the values of x. So more than one value of x can make the inequality true. So kung ang linear equation isa lang ang value, in one variable, isa lang yung exact value ng x. In inequality, hindi lang isa, marami siya. So, kung paano natin isolve ang linear equation, ganun din natin isosolve ang linear inequalities. The difference is the symbol that we will use. In linear equation, ang ginamit natin ay equal sign. In linear inequalities, pwede siyang less than or equal, less than or greater than. So, in this example of 2x plus 1 less than 10, sample paano natin isolve. So, again, apply the properties. So we can use in this given, ginamitan natin siya ng addition property and we add both sides by negative 1 or subtract by 1. So 2x plus 1 minus 1 less than 10 minus 1 simplify. So we have 2x less than 9. Again, to solve for x, we need to divide both sides by the numerical coefficient or multiply the reciprocal of the numerical coefficient. And the numerical coefficient of the variable of x is 2, so that is also our divisor. So we have 2x over 2 or 2x divided by 2 less than 9 over 2 or 9 divided by 2. So simplify, we have x less than 9 over 2 or 4 and 1 half. Ibig sabihin, ang possible value of x to make the inequality true is less than 4 and 1 half. Mas mababa sa 4 and 1 half. So, hindi siya pwede sa 4 and 1 half kasi magkakapareha sila, magiging equal. So, let us consider as an example the value of x is 4. So, let us consider, so substitute 4 times, 2 times 4 plus 1 less than 10. So 2 times 4 is 9, 8 plus 1 is 9 less than 10. So 10 is bigger than 9. So the value of x, which is 4, is possible. Then 3. So ganun din, 3 times 2 ay 6 plus 1 is 7 and 7 is less than 10. 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 less than 10. So, pababa hanggang infinity or negative infinity is the value of x in a linear or in this kind of inequality. Now, may mga example na problem solving. Ang atin lang gagawin is translate the mathematical sentence into the given into mathematical symbol or mathematical sentence, mathematical phrase, verbal phrase. Example, the sum of 3 consecutive integers is 57. If we observe 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ang difference nila ay 1. So, from this, let us consider x be the first number. X plus 1 is the consecutive numbers dahil isa ang pag-itan para makuha natin ang consecutive. Then, x plus 2 is the third consecutive. Then, we add these 3 and the sum is 57. So, equation. So, ito ang ating equation. First number plus the second consecutive number plus the third consecutive number is equal to 57. Substitute. So, we have x plus x plus 1 plus x plus 2 equals to 57. So, yan yung translation ng number 1 given. Hanggang dyan lang tayo. Pero kung ating idediretso to solve yung tatlong consecutive integers, ito yung sample. We combine similar terms, x plus x plus x plus x is 3x and 1 plus 2 is 3. Kaya 3x plus 3 equals bring down 57. Then, subtract or add both sides by negative 3 or subtract by 3. So, we have 3x plus 3 minus 3 equals 57 minus 3. Simplify, so we get 3x equals 53. Again, pwede natin i-divide, pwede i-multiply based sa given numerical coefficient of the variable of x. So, I use division. So, we divide both sides by the numerical coefficient of the variable of x, and that is 3. So, 3x over 3 or 3x divided by 3 equals 54 divided by 3 or 54 over 3. Simplify. So, we have x equals to 18. So, for checking, the first number, x is equal to 18. And the second consecutive number, x plus 1 is equal to 18 plus 1, and that is 19. And the third consecutive number is x plus 2, so equals to 18 plus 2 is equal to 20. So the three consecutive integers are 18, 19, and 20. And if we add these three, the sum is equal to 57. So, pero ang ating lamang concentration is translate the given into mathematical phrase. And that is x plus the quantity x plus 1 plus the quantity x plus 2 equals to 57. Or we can simplify as 3x plus 3 equals to 57. Accepted pa rin yung second na simplify natin ang similar terms. Number 2 example, Angel's age is twice the age of Gideon 5 years ago. So the sum of their ages now is 35. So make a table for the Angela's age and for Gideon's age. Present age is X, and for Gideon's age is 2 times the quantity x minus 5 equals to 2x minus 10. And 5 years ago, so that is x minus 5 and 2x minus 15. So, ang ating ginamit lamang is their ages now. So, eto yon. So, 2 x plus 2x minus 10 equals 35. Itong present age ang ginamit natin. So, combine similar term. Ito yung pinakasagot natin. Translation into mathematical sentence or symbol. Okay, so if we continue in solving this, so x plus 2x is equal to 3x minus 10 equals 10. Then, pwede na natin din i-simplify yan by adding plus 10 in both sides. So we have 3, simplify, we have 3x equals 45. Then divide both sides by numerical coefficient of the variable of x. So 3x over 3 equals 45 over 3. So x is equal to 15. For checking at present, Angela's age is x is equal to 15 years old, and Gideon's age is 2 times 10, 2 times 15 minus 5. So 2 times 15 is 30 minus 10 is equal to 20 years old. And 20 plus 15 is equal to 35. Problem number 3. So AJ drives her car 50 km per hour. After 30 minutes, her father followed her, driving another car of 60 km per hour. So how long will it take for the father to be at the side of her daughter? So remember that the formula for the distance is d is equal to rt, where r is the rate or speed and t is the time. So for the ages rate, ito yung 50 and 60, and for the time of AJT and for father is t minus 1 half. Then 50t multiply 60t minus or 60 times the quantity t minus 1 half. So paano natin siya isosolve? D sub 1, distance is equal to distance sub 2. So, ito yon 50t times the quantity t minus 1 half equals to 60. So, hanggang doon lang muna tayo sa translation dahil yun ang ating yun ang ating pinaka main topic for this week. At dahil ang problem solving naman ay continuation ang discussion natin next week. Example number 4, the difference between 6 times the number and 8 is greater than 16. So, walang equal sign dito, kundi we use now the greater than sign. So, the difference between 6 times a number. So, paano x be the number? So, 6x. 6 times a number. So, 6x minus 8 greater than 16. So, eto na yung sagot natin. Now, if we simplify, katulad din ng sinabi ko kung paano tayo mag-solve ng linear equation, ganoon din tayo mag-solve. So, 6x minus 8 plus 8 greater than 16 plus 8. We add both sides by 8. So, simplify, we have 6x greater than 24. And divide both sides by 6. So, 6x divided by 6 greater than 24 over 6. So, simplify, we have x greater than 4. So, ibig sabihin, mas mataas sa 4, pwede siyang 5, pwedeng etc. So, in 6x minus 4, yan, nakita natin, 24 minus 8 ay 16 greater than 16. So, hindi pwedeng 4 ang ating isa-substitute. So, the possible is greater than 4. And that is 5, 6, and etc. or positive infinity. Continuation lang, further discussion in solving inequalities and linear equation next week. Ang atin lang ay pagta-translate ng given to formula and formula to be used in computing, problem solving, and mathematical or verbal praise to mathematical praise. Next, example number 5. 10 divided by twice the number is less than 1/4. So, x be the number, twice the number is 2x. So, it means that is 10 over 2x less than 1/4. So, pwede natin i-simplify, magiging 5 over x less than 1/4. Then, if we solve, if we continue, we multiply the reciprocal of the denominator of x and 4x. So, we multiply both sides by 4x. So, 4x times o 5 over x times 4x. So, cancel ang x. 5 times 4, 20. Less than 1/4. So, 4 ang ika-cancel. X less than x. So, 20 less than x. Ibig sabihin, hindi pwedeng bumaba. Mas mataas sa 20. Now, another example, choice monthly commission plus monthly salary of 15,000 is at most 20,000. So, tandaan natin ano ba yung symbol for the word at most, ano for the linear inequality. So, choice commission is x. And at most means it can be equal or less than inequality. So, therefore, x plus 15,000 less than or equal to 20,000. So, enough na hanggang dito lang. Pero kung i-continue natin, we add negative 15,000 or subtract 15,000. So, we have x plus 15,000 minus 15,000 less than or equal to 20,000 minus 15,000. So, simplify x is less than or equal to 5,000. So, yun po ang kung paano tayo mag-compute. Therefore, the value of x or the monthly commission plus the monthly salary of choice is 5,000. Okay, next, Elise score in 3 out of 4 quizzes in math are 80, 78, and 90. So what score must she get on the fourth quiz to have an average of at least 85? So from this, let x be the fourth score. Average score is to add the 4 scores divided by 4. At least means equal to or greater than or equal to. So therefore, ito yung ating equation. Ito yung ating mathematical symbol, mathematical formula. 80 plus 78 plus 90 plus x all over 4 greater than or equal to 85. So pag nag-compute natin, we need to remove the denominator by multiplying both sides by 4. So cancel na ang 4 sa kabilang side, kaya ang natira na lang is 80 plus 78 plus 90 plus x greater than or equal to 85 times 4. So the product of the two is 340. Simplify. 80 plus 78 plus 90 is 248 plus x. Then, we we add by negative 248 or subtract by 248. Kaya 248 minus 248 plus x greater than or equal to 340 minus 248. Simplify. So, x is greater than 92 or equal to 92. The score in her fourth quiz. So, I hope clear po sa bawat isa, a short discussion natin about some importance and knowledge about the linear equation and linear inequalities in one variable. So, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Keep safe. God bless.